Hi guys, my name is Andre and today I'm going to be showing you how to create a cone for acoustic reproduction of vinyl. So here's some things that we are going to need. Masking tape, AA battery, and a sewing needle. Of course, the most important part, and it shouldn't be big, should be like 3 fingers wide or in length, you know, almost like that. So before I start, there's some things that I need to tell you about this. Is that if you don't play with it in the right way, you can pretty much damage permanently your vinyl. So if it's the first time you're trying to do something like that, then try with the vinyl that you don't care too much about, because if you don't do it in the right way, you can permanently damage the disc, and it's not gonna sound well again. And this is a heavy tracking method of reproduction or of playing the vinyl, so you should be aware of the surface wear that will happen during the time. Alright, now this is a project that I developed with my sister in 2014, and I still use it today because I don't have a proper turntable. And this is too the way that I play, or the way that I played that disc on the previous video. So what we're going to do is just take a little stripe of masking tape. Oh, there's a lot of hair in there. Like that. Alright, so we're just gonna roll the cone, making this part the smallest as possible. Like that. It's perfect. And just put this the right way. Alright, that's great. Just put tape on it. The cone doesn't need to be extremely perfect. Alright? But in this case I'm going to remake the cone just for you to see it again, and just because this wasn't too well. Let's do it again. I'm gonna put already the tape under it. Yeah, that makes it easy. There. That way. It's good. Now we are going to create a protective layer right here using the masking tape, because the needle can pretty much, I don't know how to say that, it can, let me just try to say something, it can rasp the paper if there's too much force applied, and eventually it will do that during the time. Gotta do this in front of the camera, I just totally forgot. Alright, that way. So then what you're going to do, with this little part facing that way, you're going to put the needle right here on a 45-degree angle. Now you should be careful in this part, because you really don't want to poke your finger with the sewing needle and crush the paper. You can use your table in helping you on that task, because sometimes it's pretty difficult to do it. There. There should be a cavity in here. The paper should not be like a flat. There should be some space. in here. So the base of the cone is pretty much done. If you pass your finger on it, you can already hear something. And that should be that way. Now, the needle with the weight is going to get out of here. So it's going to come out of the paper. So we're going to create a protective. I'm just gonna pass some adhesive tape on top of it so it doesn't come out. That way. So the thing is pretty much done right now. The last thing you need to do is to put the AA battery inside of it, and you are going to adjust the weight, the tracking weight, by putting the battery in more deep into the cone. Deeper the battery is into the cone, heavier is the tracking. Alright, there are some things I need to tell you about the reproduction itself. This is going to be total acoustic reproduction, and some tones the cone won't reproduce too well. Alright, so that's some things. Mostly mid-tones like piano is not gonna play that kind of sound pretty much right. So let's make a fire test on this. Yeah, just start. Let me just stop the music background and get my homemade turntable. So I think you guys may already recognize this from the last video. Of course, it's a different disc. Now I'm gonna put the battery inside the cone, and I'm gonna be adjusting the weight just for safely playing back the music. Let me just see if it plays right. I think this needle is not good for playing back like that. Yes, it's playing normally. So I'm gonna place the microphone near the end of the cone so you can see how it sounds like. There. I'll put the cone right here. Oh, god damn you. Now, when the needle is oiled, the reproduction fidelity really drops a lot, because the tip of the stylus is not going to be thin enough to get inside the grooves, and it's not going to sound that well. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. And this bass was developed by my sister using a computer hard drive, and there's no PCB board, so there's no way you could be playing, or I could be spinning the thing with electricity, because there's no board in here, no wires. I can pass my finger and try to pick something up. There's no wires in here. And just for the heck of it, you can look inside of the cone. There's nothing inside the cone. that's it. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you later.